Welcome to Black Emerald Group. My name is Sia, call sign Echo04. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little review regarding my primary weapon. Now, not many people know I run gas blowbacks as my primary choice of weapon. Unlike AEG users, gas blowbacks have got a little bit of differences. The main difference in them, they run with gas, they've got heavy recoil, and you're also restricted onto ammo. Gas blowback mags are heavy, they're usually 30 to 40 rounds, sometimes 50, but you don't get any more, you don't get any high caps. So they are a little bit temperamental guns. Now I'm going to be talking to you about my Mark 18 build. As you can see, originally it was a WE-M4 Eotech custom, so it came with a tightbore, a heavy recoil buffer kit, a steel trigger group, and the steel bolt carrier with the aluminum nozzle and impasse. Now, I've obviously done some modifications. This is built on my preference. It could be different for everyone else. So with me, I put the CTR stock on, the Magpul CTR stock on the back, which I felt was much better than the original one that came on it. I've got the Magpul pistol grip. I like the shallowness of the pistol grip, which makes it easier for me to shoulder the weapon. And I just found it feels a little bit more comfortable. I added a little bit of Talon grip tape on here just to make it stay snug in my hand, so it doesn't, if it's wet, it doesn't slip out. Also, I put an Angry Gun ambidextrous fire selector on here. Also put a Magpul enhanced mag release. I've got baby hands. I keep saying that because I do. And for me, it just feels right. So if I want to change out mags, it's just switch and then out. Simple as that. It's the best. I love it. I recommend it to anyone, to be honest. Then moving up, I've got a genuine Raptor. The Raptor Rain Your Arms Raptor charging handle. This thing is the most amazing piece of kit I've ever owned. So if you're in a combat situation when you're in game and you want to quickly transition or get a mag release or mag feed, you want to see if you've got a BB in the round or chamber or something like that, you can quickly palm it just like that. Or if you're left-handed, you can just like that. It's so great. It's probably one of the best things I've ever owned. I've got it on all my WE guns. I've got another one as well on another gun. It's the best thing. I've got pretty standard flip-up sights. Nothing special, just some cheapy ones, just for the looks mainly. I don't really use them. And when it comes to my optics, I am using a genuine Eotech. I've always loved them. My first ever optic wasn't real Eotech from back in the days, and ever since then I've just stick to the real ones. I love the whole donut of death reticle, and I've never gone with it. I find it easier to acquire targets with it. Some people might say otherwise, but for me I just found it easier on my eyes. Moving up, I've got the genuine Surefire M952V. I mainly bought this because of its IR capabilities. At the time when I bought this, there wasn't any other models. Well, there was, but they were just really expensive. So I bought this second hand for dirt cheap. With a flip of the head, you can go from 250 lumens white to a nice bright IR flood, which is perfect for using with nods or something like that. Got a basic Magpul suppressor. Nothing special. I'm going to change that out to the Surefire Socom style ones. And I've got the Xtm Rails. They are great for looks, but by God, if you want to take them off, you are going to struggle. They are terrible for taking them off. The design for you to put two bullets underneath them and pop them out, oh God, they just, I wouldn't recommend them to anyone. I got the Madbull licensed Daniel Defense rail on here. I didn't go for the FDE type because I like my guns to be black. I don't like the multicolor look. I never painted my guns. I like my guns to stay black. I just personally believe if you paint your guns, you limit to who you want to sell them off to later on. So that's why I just don't do it. Now, finally coming on to my last bit of optics, it's my PEQ. Now my PEQ is something different. I bought this a couple of years ago from a company on eBay called InvisibleSight. What they do is they build like semi-clone IR illuminators. So they have D-bells and they have the PEQ 15s and so on. So what they do, they get the FMA bodies, they take them out, and then they removed the internals and put mil-spec internals, a US mil-spec laser diodes. So I got this one, I built this one from them, so they give you options. So I put a 50 milliwatt illuminator, which is bright, and a 50 milliwatt laser on here as well, infrared laser. And it comes with a red laser as well, so the co-witness. And the best part is it's waterproof, and it had lifetime warranty, but the company's gone down, so it doesn't make a difference anymore. But it holds 0. That's the main important thing about this thing. It holds 0, especially on a gas gun when you've got all this recoil. So guys, I showed you my exterior of my gun, what the externals look like and the design I went. But now I wanted to show you what was the unique thing about my gun. I mean, it looks like a standard any other Mark 18, but what I did here was I messed with the bolt. Now I was fortunate enough that when I was in university I studied CNC and CAD design, and I was able to program a CNC machine to reduce some weight on this. So when I put the steel bolt as is and I weighed it out, it was around 280 grams, 270, 280 grams. And what I did, I put it through a CNC machine, I weighed it out, and by skeletonizing it, so by cutting all these bits out here, by reducing the weight, even here, I was able to reduce the weight to 216 grams, which is a substantial amount if you think about it, especially when you're using gas. And what did that do in return was I was able to use my mags much more. So with one mag I can get maybe 5 turns out of it. So by 5 times reloading the same mag I was able to shoot it before I was running out of gas. And also I didn't need to fill my mags up constantly as much. But I found also with the aluminum nozzle it added weight. So what I meant by that, the aluminum nozzle added another extra 30 grams. So what I did was I looked online and Eotech did this half nozzle design, if you can see. So I took this half nozzle design, I used the original back of the WE nozzle, it was a pin that you just pop in. I took out the M-pass that came with it because they're just rubbish, and everyone knows that the Eotech M-passes are just junk, they're very inconsistent. I got the original WE OEM rocket, just plopped it in, and got the LG restricting discs, pretty much the little small discs that you put behind the nozzle, which you put behind here through the other way, and it just tightens the hole, letting less gas come out, so it keeps your FPS consistent. And ever since then I've never had an issue with inconsistency of gas. I mean, I've always been between the 230 to 240 mark, which is the mark I'm looking for depending on gas. You're never going to get it spot on because it's not an AEG. So obviously you're going to get pressure differences, which is going to be the up and down. But besides that, I mean, the gun shoots perfectly. I would recommend that to anyone if they can. Skeletonize your bolt. I mean, you're worried about recoil. Well, if you're worried about recoil, just put a heavy buffer kit in. It does the same thing. But you're having a heavy buffer kit and a heavy recoil with a heavy steel bolt, you're just going to lose gas and your gun's going to work sluggish. Unless you live in a hot country. Unfortunately for us in the UK, we don't. You know? But as is, it's something I would recommend to people if you can do it. But that's what my bolt looks like, and it's made a big difference. Now I hope you guys like this video. If you've got any issues with your WE platform, especially the AR versions, give me a shout. I'll try help you as much as I can. I've owned one for over 7-8 years now, so I know as much as I can about them. There's always going to be new things with them, but you know, I'll try help you as much as I can. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to be going to a game this weekend with one of my friends. Get some content out, some game footage. It's been a while, and hopefully the week after I'm going to do another game with the Black Emerald Group boys. So that'll be another great video. We also got an Instagram page. Go to that, hit the like and subscribe button. We always appreciate the support. And if you're in the UK, I hope to see you guys in the field. Well, thanks for watching.